The problem that I'm going to address today is parents getting triggered at the child because of the PTM, parent teacher meeting. I had a client who told me, "Sir, I actually like to give my son a lot of freedom, but we go to PTMs and teachers criticize, they scold us. And then when we go back home, somehow we just take it out on the son." Another client told me, "My son's principal said, you're the worst mother. The child is so unlucky to have you. If you don't fix your child, we will remove him from the school." Even I was shocked to hear that. PTMs can get really destructive at times. So, if you're trying to be a happy parent but you get negatively affected by PTMs or just the criticism from school teachers or tuition teachers, this video is for you. In a way, a simple answer to the problem is stop caring so much. But even caring less is very hard. So let me help you by painting a better picture for you. First of all, remember that the job of a teacher is actually a tough one. It really is. There are so many students with so many different needs, with such diverse strengths and weaknesses. Most teachers find themselves tired, frustrated, and even burnt out by the demands on them. Each teacher has to deal with some difficult students, some over-involved, blame-throwing parents, and sometimes a harsh principal and an uncompromising administration. So, if your child is creating some issue in the class, it's natural that they might get just tired of it and give you an earful. Just take care of your kid, I can't handle her. When this happens, you need to understand that some of their criticism is not very objective or rational. It could also be them passing on some of their stress onto you. Displacement. Then, just like some parents, some teachers are also full of idiotic or impractical ideas about life. One teacher is too fussy about homework, another one is too concerned about how the child dresses up for school, some teacher only cares about good marks, some teacher hates the idea of children spending time in sports or arts, some teacher thinks English is the most important subject and rest don't matter so much, and the list goes on. Teachers are not necessarily wiser human beings. Do you think you should let the teachers decide what's important for your child? The teacher is trying to tell you what's wrong with your kid. Are you sure they're right? Do you think the teachers have figured out the path to happiness and success? So many of them are unhappy and dissatisfied with their own lives. Then why are you letting them decide whether your kid will be a failure in life or not? If your teachers had all the answers to life, they would have fixed their own life by now. And I don't have data on this, but I would predict this. The more unhappy the teacher, the more faults they will find in your kid. So, stop giving so much value to the destructive criticism. Stop getting so affected by what they say in the PTMs. Also, do you think teachers are perfect parents? Hardly. Just because someone is good at teaching maths doesn't automatically make them an expert parent. Teachers also make so many parenting mistakes. They also beat their children, they also shout at them, they also disrespect them, etc. Who are they to lecture you or judge you on your parenting practices? It's very easy to tell others what to do. Guess that's what I'm doing too. But I'm doing it because I'm actually focusing on the subject of parenting in detail, and I try to do this as respectfully as I can. So why are you getting so affected by words from someone who themselves is an imperfect parent, maybe even a terrible parent? I bet if you go to the teacher's house and saw them in action, you can give ample parenting advice to them as well. So don't give them so much authority, don't put their words on a pedestal, take it with a grain of salt. You need to develop your own parenting philosophy about what's important and what's not for the child. You need to decide on the freedoms and boundaries for your child yourself based on your own family values. Don't let a teacher's comment take over your emotions or your thoughts. If you're okay with your child not doing some stupid homework, don't let the teacher push you otherwise. If you're okay with your child missing some test for a family function, don't let your teacher make you feel bad about it. PTMs are a good idea if done constructively. Make sure that you only focus on the message that the teacher is trying to give you. Sometimes your child will actually be going on the wrong path. They might be bullying others, disrupting the class too much, lying blatantly, etc. In such cases, take notice and work on it. Basically, what I'm saying is, next time you go to a PTM, just listen to the teachers from a distance. Not literally, just mentally. Okay, the teachers have said 4 things. I'll ignore first 2 things. I'll talk about the third one with my child. And yeah, I'll ignore the 4th one too. Don't let the teacher turn your emotional engine on. Make sure you are just as happy on your way back home as you were on your way to school. If PTMs are spoiling your Saturday mood repeatedly, you need to start caring less and be stronger in your own peace and calmness. Finally, after hearing negative comments about your child in a PTM, you need to actually come in support of the child afterwards and tell them, it's okay, beta, that's her opinion. We will figure it out on our own. Or even tell your child, your teacher might be making a mistake here. We can ignore that criticism she made. You need to protect the child from the teacher's destructive comments, not add fire to it. Hope this helps in keeping your sanity and not let PTMs take over your parenting. If you want to see me grow faster, you can help me in two ways. First, if you are feeling generous, please make a donation. I'll use it to hire video makers and researchers. By the way, I'm very grateful to people who have been making donations to me. They are my lifelines. Please continue to do so. Second, do subscribe to my YouTube channel and press the bell icon for notifications. Please do it right now. By the way, you can buy audios of my videos, including this one, for repeated listening and as a gesture to support me.